Goeiemôre almal. Okay, ons gaan binnekort begin. Ek gaan vra dat ons klubpresident Dani vir ons merker vat op paradegrond en dan wil ek hê almal, elke liewe mens kan invul. Of jy nou 'n Mossel ou soldaat maak nie saak nie. Ons val in drie. So asseblief Dani vat merker en die res van julle val in langs Dani en agter hom asseblief. Ja. Moenie laat ek nou my weermag manier hier uithaal en julle rondjaan nie. As hy Jaco 10 push-ups net vir die rug. Net 3. Mense val in langs hulle. Dames, julle is meer as welkom in. As ons moet 4 rye maak, dan maak ons 4.
On Saturday, the 12th of November 2022, the Garden Group hosted its second annual Bikers Remembrance Day Parade. Big shout out goes to our bikers whose hearts are definitely in the right place. It was good to see that this was a family affair with children displaying the same characteristics as their parents. Judging by the turnout and positive feedback we received, we believe we are on the right track to achieving the goals set out for the Bikers Parade. These goals are to create an attractive event that combines our love for riding bikes, a breakfast, and an opportunity to focus on remembering our fallen soldiers. Traditionally, the Bikers Memorial is held on the closest Saturday to the 11th of November, which is known as Armistice Day, Remembrance Day, or simply Poppy Day. Historically, it was on the 11th day of the 11th month at 1100 hours in 1918 that the First World War came to an end, and is also known as the day the guns fell silent. No adjective could possibly describe the death and destruction that millions of men, women, children and animals suffered whilst paying the ultimate sacrifice, with only a few returning, mostly scarred both internally and externally.
In true comradeship, mutual help and sound memory, I open this parade. Moss, salute. Drop salute. Sing Old Soldiers.
Old soldiers never die, never die, never die. Old soldiers never die. They simply fade away. They simply fade away.
Following the First World War, it was though nature had used this opportunity to cover the churned up earth with millions of poppies that germinated in the new seed bed, hence the Poppy Association. This specific Bikers Parade would not have been born or been a success if it was not supported by bikers who came from all spheres of life to honour the men and women in century-old wars who fought in both the global and other conflicts for the freedom we enjoy and that we so lightly take for granted. In true biker fashion, the day started with coffee at the Outenique with Shellhole in George, with the group riding to the Hartenbos seafront, where the centre management, together with Councillor Anton Delamain, warmly welcomed us into our VIP parking. There were tons of greetings and more bikes arrived. Finally, we proceeded to the Dakota Spur, where we were treated to an MMA breakfast. During breakfast, Councillor Anton Delamain, on behalf of the Mayor Dirk Kotzer and the Mossel Bay Municipality, thanked everyone for participating and welcomed everyone. There was a jovial atmosphere whilst Uncle Eddie from Ulysses and Dierwald from the MMA entertained us with a number of lucky draws. The lucky draw prizes were sponsored by the Hartenbos Seafront and Christo Russ. By now the photographers were in position, and although there was an unforeseen speed bump, the bikers took the minor setback in their stride and formed up for a great send-off. Our next stop was at Tobacco, where the Mossel Bay Traffic Department waited for our arrival and at a predetermined time escorted us to the Mossel Bay Cenotaph. There was an element of fun with no unruly behaviour from the convoy and can only be seen as another feather in the cap for Mossel Bay. Mars Street was lined with waving spectators who obviously enjoyed the spectacle of all these bikes. Once at the Cenotaph, and just before 11 o'clock, the Sergeant Major requested everyone to form up for the Memorial Parade. The parade followed a structured sequence sounding of the last post, cannon fire, 2-minute silence, playing of the reveille, cannon fire, with participants either laying a wreath, a wooden cross, or the symbolic laying of a poppy. And the parade commander finally dismissed the parade.
Fire the cannon.
Parade, stand at east.
Call on the wreath layers. Garden Route District will lay first.
Following the many questions asked at the parade, we will briefly try to explain the symbolic meaning of wearing the poppy. The red poppy is the most popular icon that is used as a symbol to commemorate the human lives lost during wartime. The purple poppy, on the other hand, symbolizes all the human lives as well as the animals that became victims during times of war. The white poppy originates from the Peace Pledge Union, also commemorates the human lives lost, but focuses on achieving peace. While there can be no comparison, it was amazing to witness how the bikers participating in the parade humbled themselves, and it must be assumed that the bikers all too well know how fragile life might be. Obviously, this would not have been possible had we not received the buy-in and support of the Mossel Bay Municipality, the Mossel Bay Traffic Department, who managed the mass ride, the Hartenbos Seafront Management for welcoming us with open arms, and the Southwestern District Motorcycle Association, together with all the motorcycle clubs who promoted and supported the event. Finally, the Moths and the Moth Motorcycle Association. Casting an eye on the future, we would love to see other municipalities and heritage societies of the Garden Route showing the same interest and involvement in both the bikers as well as in the community's Remembrance Day memorial services. Once again, we were amazed by the fantastic support. We wish to thank every club and biker who, by their participation and the role that they played in the parade, exemplified that they had not forgotten those who paid the ultimate price. Thank you. Your gratitude and respect towards the fallen identifies your character. This parade and service was organized by the Garden Route chapter of the Moth Motorcycle Association, and together with the mayor and partners, we look forward to presenting the 2023 parade. Having said that, the timing for the 2023 parade could not have been better, since the Bikers Remembrance Parade happens to fall on a Saturday, the 11th of the 11th month, coinciding exactly with the date of our parade, which may also attract the public, who obviously we will welcome as this stage sets the stage for the mega parade.